brain to handle, and we can talk about solutions to that.
Yeah, some people have even suggested maybe professional jurors. Would that be a solution to this?
Oh, you're just pitching me all the right questions. No, it wouldn't. I mean, what happens
we don't mean
that,
to.
Most well, you're perfect. Most criminal trials end in plea bargaining today, so that's just the attorney and the judge. Most civil trials end in dismissal or settlement, or more recently, what's called ADR, Alternative Dispute Resolution. And that's where the case is turned over to mediators or arbitrators or even private judges. And, if you ever, for example, read your cell phone contract, your gym membership contract, nursing home contract, home remodeling company contract, there's going to be a phrase where you waive your right to trial by jury. Juries are just mistrusted, and almost any interaction tries to avoid having to confront a jury. So you can make the argument we're basically waiving our right to trial by jury out of existence. We're doing away with
wow. That's a scary
It is
proposition.
kind of funny when you have a situation. Ray mentioned the O.J. Simpson trial. Was there a person on the face of the earth that didn't know some of the things about the O.J. Simpson trial before they sat on that jury? Wasn't that an impossibility?
Probably. I mean,
what cave would you have to live in to have not heard of it?
And in when you do jury selection, you really need to know what biases jurors are bringing with them to the courtroom. It turns out that everybody is biased. You're not finding unbiased people. You're just finding differently biased people. And if you turn the case over to a judge, there's lots of good research that judges are biased. In fact, Supreme Court justices are appointed because of their biases. Mediators are biased. Arbitrators are biased. So my view is that it's better to spread those biases over the members of a jury, whether they be 6 or 12 jury members. Spread those biases over those 6 or 12 people who are closer to being one's peers than arbitrators, mediators, judges, hired judges, private judges.
Yeah.
Dr. Sherrod, you say one of your thoughts are that the collapse of the jury can be traced to multiple causes, as most things are. It's not ever just one thing, including poor public education, the absence of peers and community standards in a class-stratified, racially divided society, and people's reluctance to serve on a jury. I always thought I would love to serve on a jury, not because I want to see anyone fry, but because I really think I could bring, and maybe I'm crazy, but I would think that I could put aside my differences and really look at the facts. But as you mentioned before, as well as cases are becoming, especially like in the medical fields, they're becoming more and more sophisticated and more complicated. That where do we move from here to try and shore up the jury system or make it stronger?
The question that I get most often whenever I'm at any party, dinner, gathering, and tell people what I do, people inevitably say, "Oh, how can I get off jury duty?" I never tell them what they need to do to get off jury duty. I tell them instead they should go. Jury duty is ennobling. It's interesting. It's the foundation of democracy. It's enshrined in the 6th and 7th Amendment of the U.S. Constitution, trial by jury. If we avoid it, and I'd rather have people think, "Whoa, I got a jury summons. How cool is that? I get to go to
Yeah,
jury."
it really is. Dr. Sherrod, unfortunately, we get beaten by the clock. We'll have to work on this over the next 250 years of this democracy.
But you'll
and
come
maybe
back
we'll
in
figure
between.
It out. We'll have you on before then. Yeah, thanks again, sir, and have a good day. It's a complex problem.
Because
once
really
again,
is.
if you are truly fair, then would the lawyer for one side want you?
And
right?
And it has become a sophisticated process to choose. Both sides go through jury selection.
Right.
You would think that you'd be able to hone down some decent jurists.
Jury selection and jury tampering are very close akin. We're Rod and Ray, and this is
Daybreak USA.
Hey travelers, do you want to save money on your next flight? Then pick up the phone and call. That's right, call. because the best prices are not online. They're with SmartFares. See, SmartFares has special deals with the airlines. When they have unsold seats, they use SmartFares to fill them. So you get airline tickets at ridiculously low prices. Our prices are too low to publish online. With the extra money you'll save, you can book another trip or treat yourself to dinner or shopping. So stop searching all of those travel sites to find the lowest price on your next flight. Let one of our SmartFares expert travel agents find ridiculously low prices for you. Call SmartFares today and get the best price on your next flight. Guaranteed. Also, save up to 50% off business and first class tickets.
800-871-3291. 800-871-3291. Again, that's 800-871-3291. Are you struggling with addiction or alcohol problems? If you're depressed, drinking, and using drugs, you may need help. And the Affordable Care Act guarantees coverage of substance abuse.
I knew I could get myself out of this. I just needed some hope and some help.
I took the first step to recovery when I made the call.
Call the Addiction Hope and Helpline now for a free assessment with someone who cares. Call 800-854-1055. 800-854-1055.
I feel like I'm losing control. I'm afraid I'll lose my job or even my family.
Call now for hope and help with proven, gentle recovery programs.
I never thought that I could be somebody who didn't drink and use drugs.
I'm in recovery, getting the help I need.
Call the Addiction Hope and Helpline now for a free assessment with someone who cares. Call 800-854-1055. 800-854-1055. 800-854-1055.
Welcome back to Daybreak USA with Rod Ray and Captain Chris. Another day for us in Honolulu, Hawaii. And Rachel,
Yes?
what do you feel like we're going to do today?
Perhaps the Polynesian Center, I think.
Maybe the Polynesian Center, maybe the Dole Pineapple Factory.
Oh.
They don't actually make the pineapple there.
Yes, they do.
No, you have to grow the pineapple.
Yes, but they make it there.
Oh, they make it.
You know.
No, you can't make it. Only God can make a tree.
And Dole makes the pineapple.
And we're going to drive over to Pearl Harbor and Diamond Head, and we don't really even know yet what we'll do.
It's a whole day to unfold before us.
But we have to thank our host and hostesses.
So much.
Because the aloha spirit is just rampant in this place. We are in a beautiful suite here on the 15th floor of the Doubletree by Hilton, Alana, Waikiki Beach, and a breathtaking view of the city and the beach and the water from right outside our patio door. And what a privilege to come to you like that. What a setting, huh?
I never thought I would be here.
And
never.
Amazingly enough, in this day and age, thanks to all the modern treatments of the world, we can actually do a radio show.
Don't forget our boss, our buddy, our band leader, for getting behind us in this endeavor.
And, of course, Captain Chris working plenty of overtime just to make sure
extra time.
All the bells and whistles are in the right place. And, of course, maybe we'll come back.
Well, we'll have to go home and get our stuff.
They got stuff here.
Yeah, they do have stuff here. What's amazing here is that all the politics of the mainland are not here. This island kind of goes on. It's not stagnant. It goes on its own groove. You don't see political stickers. You don't see.
Nobody has bumper stickers.
Yeah,
in any direction.
You don't sense that division that you do in the U.S., but yet you're still in America.
Even though Chris thinks so, we're not really in another country. We want to thank him. We want to thank you for being there. We want to thank our host, Doubletree by Hilton, Alana, Waikiki Beach. And until next time we talk, I'm Rod Williams, still along with Rachel Marie, reminding you and only you to have a nice one.
Wherever
whatever it just might be.